Good morning, everybody. This is Betsy-Morgan on this beautiful Friday the 13th, September 2013. And I want to let you know as we begin, and we're waiting for others to join us, that this is a very special and holy day. 13 is a special and sacred goddess number. It's the goddess number of the magical and the mystical, of fluidity and intuition. So I hope that you enjoy this day. I think that hundreds of years ago, perhaps because of the sense of the mystery and the goddess and the magical, that it was misinterpreted. But this is a day when magic things can happen for you, so you might just choose to allow that for yourself. I want to thank you for joining this channeling. This is an international call. People actually from all over the world, Australia, France, Ireland, the United States. People from all over the world are joining in channeling now. This is a spiritual healing adventure that people in every household are now embracing. And you and I get to be the forerunners of something very exciting, so I welcome you to the call. I want to remind you that even though the radio show has temporarily at least ceased, I'm not going anywhere. I'm bringing new and exciting psychic adventures to you, and you can tune into my website, askbetsymorgan.com, anytime to find out what's going on. What is coming up in October is going to be a book club. I'm going to start a book club, and those of you who are receiving emails from me, you will get the date and the books that we're going to begin with. By the way, the book club in October, the first teleconference class will be October the 24th, and that's going to be at 6 p.m. Mountain Time. There's something very exciting that's happening this month on the 26th of September. The teleconference call for this month is going to be, this will be very exciting, and yes, I do teach. I believe in teaching what you most need to learn, so I have chosen to channel on the truth of relationships, how to coexist in joyful growth. Now, of course, we will cover romantic relationships, but I think it's good to cover friendships, family, business, the truth of relationships. So that sounds good to you. That's going to be September the 26th, and again, that's on my website. Some people have asked, what authors are we going to be covering? I have so many authors. I'll quickly mention them to you. Wayne Dyer, Marianne Williamson, Neville, Neil Donald Walsh, James Van Praagh, Matthew Kelly, Eckhart Tolle, David Hawkins, Chapman, Alan Cohen, Alison DuBois, James Arthur Ray, Greg Braden, Don Miguel Ruiz, Deepak Chopra. These are some of the authors I would like to cover in the book club. And I will probably send out a letter showing you the books and the authors and asking which book is most important to you. And we will do those first four in October, November, December, and January and get our book club started off with a bang. Okay, I would now like to invite all of you to join with me in a channeling. And as most of you know, it is a good idea to give yourself a moment to relax and to come into the channeled state. So I'm going to guide you in right now. I like to use every opportunity I can to help as many of you as I can to access a state of being that is very normal for you, for all of us, and that's a higher vibratory state called the channeling state. It's an altered state of consciousness that feels very loving and very wise, and it's who you really are. So let's all now begin to access that together, remembering that Orion, who channels through me and would love to channel through you, is the main guide that you can call on as a teacher guide. He came directly to me 26 years ago and taught me directly. You can be taught directly by a guide. Call on Orion. Or, of course, I would love to teach you, take a class. I would love it. But I want you to know that you and God are enough, you and your guide. So let's give it a go. Sit in a very comfortable position. Close those beautiful eyes of yours and take a nice, deep, relaxing breath. And as you do, drop into your heart. And here in your heart, invite Orion. And I'm going to do, as I always affirm that you do a centering where you can protect yourself, because when you channel, you'll open your chakras up. And you want to make sure that only love comes to you. So we shall begin. Together, Betsy-Morgan and the world, allow ourselves to sit in a comfortable and relaxed position. And as we close our eyes and relax into our heart, as we take a nice relaxing breath, we do invite 100,000 angels for each one of us. And dear friends of light, we thank you so much for coming. And I do feel you coming, and even our star being friends are coming. So now I just surrender to their love and allow them to speak through me to all of us. Beloved beings of light, indeed, please know that we are the Council of 12 and the star beings of light that indeed come from Arcturus, the Pleiades, and from Sirius. There are many more of us. Some of the planets and stars ye have not heard from or heard of yet. There are no words or English language that you can put to all of us who know you and love you and watch over you. We want to acknowledge that at this time in your world is in a bit of a crisis, a chaotic world, we would say unto you. And we want to just point out that we notice that many of you are stressed, that you are running very hurried and busy lives, trying to get a million things done. And at the core of your being, there is what is growing, we would simply call a vibration of fear. And in doing this, beloveds, you are running from something and you don't even know what it is. It is change, that is all. If, beloved ones, you could stop for a moment and just breathe. If you would do this exercise of light every day, please just stop for a moment, similar to what you are doing now. It could take 15 minutes or it could take 3, but you are worth it. You are enough. You are the reason. You could take just one of you. You, or all of you, are the reason that we have come today, in a sense, to rescue you, to lasso you, to lift you up into the higher vibrations of love and to say you are enough. You do not need to run. There is no reason to hurry. And the change that is upon you is not to be worried. This human experience of yours is an opportunity to experience indeed one emotion, and that is love. And in the coming of love and the rising and the falling of that which is the truth of your being, other emotions will surface, for there is a cleaning house. You've had many experiences, and you have perceived your world and called it reality by your 5 senses: sight, taste, touch, smell, and hearing. And then you have interpreted it. You've interpreted it because of your history, your biological history or your past life history, and it brings to you memories that coexist with who you are now. And some of these memories are illusions. They bring to you, you might say, a haunting, and it is simply not the truth. So this day, we remove this challenge, this morbid fear, and we, the star beings and the angels of light and love, blow away softly and gently fear, and we bring to you joy and peacefulness and thanksgiving. Breathe and allow 1,000,000 opportunities of love to reach you right now, for indeed there are 1,000,000 of us, not 100,000. What matters most to us is you, and we know what matters most to you is love. Allow yourself thus this day to give to yourself heapings, handfuls, armfuls of love, and to receive this in every opportunity. Breathe in the love right now, and allow yourself to breathe out that which you were grieving, that which you were stressed about, and know that your life is about love. It's about who you are. Breathe this in at this time. We want you to know these things. There are some things that you just want because you want them, and there are some things you want because you need them. Love and intimacy is a need, and you cannot live long, let us say, without food or water. It would be over in a matter of minutes without air. And so it is with love and intimacy. You can survive without it, but you cannot thrive. So there is a restlessness within all of you right now, a restlessness that wants to be calmed or tamed or comforted. And this restlessness is just your heart's yearning for love and intimacy. And in our efforts to come to you today, we want you to feel complete and at home and worthy and fulfilled and contented. Allow yourself, as you close your eyes, to hold out your arms and to breathe in, hold in, bring to you physically and energetically a sense of pleasure, fullness, home, safety, wholeness. Good. You have in this opportunity called life an opportunity to live a big life, to have a big love, a deep life and a deep love. So we show up now with you and offering to you pure and noble energy that you might recognize the perfection in yourself and let go of all misperceptions of who you think you are and let go of all misperceptions of others. For as you love yourself, you will be able to love and accept others. And as you see your greatness, beloveds, you will be able to invoke in others their greatness. This is the hour of peace, and this is the hour of thanksgiving. And therefore, seek to give love rather than to receive it, because you already are that. You cannot get more of that which you already are. You already have it all. Just be it. Love is not an emotion, as many people think, but it's a way of being. It's a way of relating to the world, and it's an action. You can have a peaceful life. There is no reason to rush. There's no reason to suffer. There's no reason to worry. You are full and complete and whole, and you live in God's heart right now. So we lift you above the restlessness of the world. Yes, it is changing. It is dynamically changing. Do not ask, am I in the third dimension? Am I in the fifth? Am I in the seventh? Am I in the ninth? Do not ask. Ask for love. And in asking, be love. Whatever it is you are asking for, be it. Because you already are it. And that is the joke, and that is the truth. You already are that which you are seeking. You project it outside yourself because you have been taught that things are physical. But this is a dream. It is an illusion. It is not real. You already are that which you seek. Accept it. And in accepting it, you will vibrate at higher and higher frequencies. Accept truth now. It is all around you and upon you. Things, the world, mass, consciousness, is vibrating at a higher frequency, and because you do not recognize it, it frightens you at very deep levels, but the core of your being is vibrating at a higher frequency as well. Therefore, center daily and breathe. We would say that this is imperative for those of you who would wish to move with the energies congruently and peacefully and creatively. You know now that you are the creator of your world, that God and I are one. You know now that whatever you are looking at as your future is not set in stone, that you are co-creating it with intention and desire and acceptance and imagination and joy and the feeling of the result fulfilled. Allow yourself, therefore, beloveds, to breathe in the feeling of love, to breathe in, I am that. And whatever it is you are running from, let it go. Die to the past every moment. You do not need it. You do not need it. You are full with the fullness of being. Feel your presence in this moment of love and use your mind to visualize that which you would have and then accept it and give the greatest prayer of all. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I am full with this vibration. I accept it. I am this. I shall be it. And in that moment, you are taking love in action and expressing it and living by example. Knowing yourself is intimacy. loving yourself, forgiving yourself, accepting who you are, and not running is powerful, and it is freedom, and it avails you true intimacy. And when you are intimate with yourself and love yourself just the way you are, then you can be intimate with all, for there is no fear. There is only love, and love is who you are. And when you are vibrating at love, you are vibrating at a very high frequency, and no one needs to measure what dimension you are in, for it will be known. You will radiate light and love, and you will be at peace, in freedom, in happiness, and in joy. And we are with you to gently remind you and lift you should you call upon us. We love each and every one of you equally. We are always present. Call upon us. We are star beings. We are angels. And we love you. And so it is, beloveds. Remember to center. Remember to love. Remember, if you choose, call upon us to assist you. And so it is. Amen, amen, amen. And together we let ourselves come back into our body, and we give thanks to all the guides and the angels and star beings. Thank you, and we will meet again next Friday at the same time for another channeling. God bless you, and have a wonderful weekend.